Hello, my sweet crafty friends. Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I hope that you guys are doing well today. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type hashtag replay and let me know you're here. Okay. I might have started my spiel a little bit too early. It took a long time for that to start, but we'll do it again. You guys know the drill. If you don't see that little red light, make sure you type hashtag, actually, explanation point replay. Let me know you were here. All right. Hi, guys. Come on in. I got to close the door because Roxy just came in and opened the door, and Kevin's TV is way too loud. Hello, Christine and Shauna and Meriden. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. Hello, Martha and Kimberly. You got your goldfish. Oh, you got your goldfish popcorn. Hello, Sue. Hello, Joette. Welcome. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate you doing that sprinkles and getting me out there. Hello, Diane. I got to turn the fan on, you guys. I'm a little hot. Little hot. Hello, Barbara and Cynthia and Angelica. I haven't decided if I want to do Chippy or not, you guys. Hello, Kathy. Happy Thursday. Hi, Kathleen. Paper towels. Let's get the paper towels out here. Linda, thank you so much for sprinkling, sweet friend. Sarah's having lasagna. Ooh, from scratch even. I'm coming to your house. Hello, Lois. Lullaby Sucky. Welcome, sweet friend. Happy Thursday, Barbara. Thanks, Angelica. All right. Thank you, Shay. Shay, I saw your message. I just haven't had time to respond to you, sweet friend. I will when we're done. Hi, Dawn. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Carrie. Seeing if I have enough in here. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome, you guys. Let's see. Do I want this? I think this will work. Just trying to decide, you guys. I'm trying to decide. Chicken salad sandwich and fruit cup for Sue. All right, you guys, look. I figured we can try to make something with our pumpkin. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Judy. Welcome, friends. Come on in. Okay, so let's give you some options and some ideas of things to make out of some pumpkins that you might have left. Or some other objects that you have maybe in your Dollar Tree stash. So I'm going to give you an option how to make this using some Dollar Tree items. It'll look slightly different, but good idea. Hello, thank you, Sue. Hello, Nita. Jimmy John's mini sub. Okay, you guys, first thing I'm going to do, I think I am going to use my favorite stain. Just trying to decide. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to make it solid white. And we'll do a little stuff on the edges. I think that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do different tonight. I'm having a tough time making my mind up. Fried chicken, cabbage, carrots, onions, and celery. Thank you, Christy. Oh, that's a cute idea, Angelica. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Apple Barrel antique parchment. Okay, this is what we're going to use. It's just like an off-white, kind of an ivory color. And see if I can get the lid off of here. You love white pumpkins. I love those white pumpkins too. The heirloom ones, they're so awesome. All right, hopefully we have enough. Oh, okay. Wow. That brush. My brushes are a little stiff. Put a little water on it, loosen it up. Dawn, you've been out of the loop. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm happy you're all here. I just love seeing you guys. Okay, well, I saw what a few of you guys were having for dinner, so what is everybody else having for dinner? Kevin made spaghetti. I guess I didn't really need to do that stem, but that's all right. Okay. Got some good news. My schedule at work is going to start settling down this next month. Hello, Wendy at the Rustic Barn. I do not have nearly as many IEP meetings this month as I did last month, you guys. And I just feel like a huge sense of relief. Hello, Tammy. Nothing. You're having nothing, Brenda? It took me a minute to process that. You got to have something, girl. Have some of Sweet Kimberly's goldfish. Nope, no cereal. He made spaghetti. I'll eat spaghetti. Okay. You have a pumpkin that is about this size. You'll need to figure out what you're going to... Ooh, okay. Well, I'm going to give you an idea. Okay? Let's see. Let's dry this before I try to do everything else, you guys. Hola, buenas noches. Oli? Is that how you say it? Don't ask me to speak much more Spanish, because that's not going to happen. Uh-oh. I'm unplugged, you guys. Hold on a second. All right. Craft dinner and hot dogs. Ooh. Spaghetti. You cook yours in the crock pot. Yes. Sherry Brown, are you new, my sweet friend? Welcome. Junk food and you didn't eat dinner. I love it. I love it. Hola, Patricia. Pink for the reindeer name. Oh, I think I did that reindeer. I did a reindeer sign with all the reindeer names. Hello, Janine. Welcome, Pearl. Christine. You're so good at guessing, girlfriend. Hello, Becky. Hello, Sage. You guys go check out my friend Sage over at Charmed by Sage. My sweet friend Christy. You guys know Christy. Hello, Judy. All right. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate the sprinkles. And there's my brother, Sam Hamilton. Ooh, how are you, buddy? My brother. That's my brother. He lives up north in California. He's finishing his last couple semesters. I can't remember how many semesters you have over at Berkeley. And I was supposed to call him back. I think I was on Monday, and I didn't. Sorry, I forgot. All right. You guys, this paint is doing pretty good on this. I don't think I'm going to need more than one coat, which is nice. I know, I'm sorry. I've had a really rough couple of weeks, Sam. So, my brain hasn't been there. Joan is from Pennsylvania. Welcome, girl. Any other new friends? Say hello. We'd love to say hello. And if you're just a silent watcher and not quite ready to engage with us, welcome. We love to have you here. And when you're ready, we will be here to chat away with you. All right, let me get, I probably should have had like a little plate or something to put this on today, you guys. Being that I'm trying to get the edge. Yes, has anybody had a chance to go check out our friend Sage? I know a couple of you guys did. And let's see. Hello, Susan from Pennsylvania. Janine, are you still here? Are your girls dressing up for Halloween this year? She has girls in high school. Anybody else has children or grandchildren that are dressing up? Or yourself? Anybody brave enough to dress up at work? We do not wear, I don't think we wear costumes at our school. New from New Brunswick, Canada. I didn't see who that was, but welcome. All right. I'm happy. This is only going to need one coat, you guys. All right. Let's give this a quick dry. You have to do homework if you want to say hi. Okay. Love you, buddy. I will try to give you a call when I remember. You planned a high school party and all in one trick or treat. Oh my goodness, Janine. Yuck. Rebecca, Charmed by Sage. Charmed by Sage. She's in here. She's one of our friends that has, she lost her page and she's kind of been like hiding out for a little while. Trying to figure out exactly what she wanted to do. But she's reopened her page, a new page, and she's starting over. And I'd love for you to go check her out because she's absolutely amazing. Hello, Margaret from Erie, Pennsylvania. Is it Erie, Pennsylvania? All right. Hello, Michelle. So happy to see you, friends. There's Sage's link there, you guys. Christy just put her link in there. Angelica, you are going to love her, girl. Okay. So there's our pumpkin. Nice and white. I'm going to set this off to the side for a moment. Where in this mess, I don't know. Okay. What is Christy going to be? Is she dressing up? Is Christy dressing up? All right, so I went outside to this pile, the scrap stash, and was looking for something because my original thoughts were to use something small. And then I just had a brilliant idea. So my original thoughts were to use something along this line for what we're doing tonight. So I was playing around with the piece and it just wasn't, you know, what I exactly wanted. However, it will work. So for an alternative, for those that don't have a wood cutout, that don't have access to a wood cutout, Megan is being, you're gonna dress up as a Monsters Inc. person? I love it. Anyway, so I got my pumpkin and I went outside to the scrap pile. Actually, I went looking for scrap wood because I didn't like this one. And then I saw the pumpkin and I went, oh, that will work for what I want. I had this little scrap piece that Kevin cut off. You got it, Miss Christine. It is going to be a hat. We are going to make a snowman. A snowman out of our pumpkin. And I've already pre-cut a piece of cardstock that I'm going to Mod Podge on here. So this is going to be his little hat. And we're going to make a snowman out of this. Just like so. Okay? Now, think of all the options. There are Dollar Tree pumpkins that are still available. You can get all kinds of shapes. You can get some of the door tag items from Dollar Tree and use an X-Acto knife and cut it down to be something a little funky like this, or even a little different, and use that and make the same type of thing. Just, you know, draw it out and kind of sketch something with a little pencil. Or you can do this little option if you have these available. This would work as well. All right. Okay, so let's do the Mod Podge on our little hat and get that going. Brittany is over outside trying to get ready to go to a Halloween party. I think. I'm not sure what she's doing. She wanted me to help her iron something on a little tube top that she had going on. Hello, Donna. Welcome from North Carolina. You're not gonna come in live and show them, are you? No. She's had to come in and show me what she's wearing, but she won't come over here. I can pull it down. It's cute like this. No. Okay. She's young, guys. Okay. She's young and, well, a little bit too much to show for her to be on live. All right, I am going to use my DIY liquid patina in the color of crystal clear to do the Mod Podge. Now, Mod Podge works just as well. I just am a fan of this particular medium to do Mod Podge with. I love how it looks. I love how it goes on the top. You got it, Michelle. You got it, girl. Uh-oh. I just put the Mod Podge on the wrong side. Yes, Caroline. All right, let's dry this so we can Mod Podge the other side. Look what I get for talking to my daughter. You're going to be Winnie from Hocus Pocus. That's right, Carrie. Thank you, April. April, we're making a snowman out of a pumpkin. Yeah, I got a little distracted when my daughter walked in. Corned beef, fried potatoes, and cornbread. Ooh. Beans. Corned beans. Oh, goodness. All right, sorry we have to dry this, you guys. I gotta make sure it doesn't stick to my paper towel. I think it's gonna be cute. I do. Okay, almost dry. Sorry, we have to dry a little extra something, you guys. All right, it's a little tiny bit wet, but it might be okay. All right, let's try this again, you guys. So I have a nice bright pink shirt on today because it's Red Ribbon Week at school, and today was Decades Day. And this was my conservative way of going to the 80s because I had an IEP meeting today and I really didn't need to be going with my hair like all aqua netted up and, you know, all kinds of funny things going on. All right. Let me turn on the Easy Press while we quickly go a little dry with this, you guys. So I like to do a quick little dry with my heat tool. I feel like it just helps it adhere better, and when I put the Easy Press or my iron on here, I don't get that sizzling noise and it dries better. Hello, Irene from Kermit, West Virginia. I've never heard of that city before, or town. Hello, Jill. Shay, I got this, and I made sure to bring the book over here to show you guys. It came from Hobby Lobby, and it's one of my favorite companies. It is the Paper Studio, and I just love all of those papers in there. Paper Studio, and it's called Pine Street Square. Pine Street Square. It has amazing prints in it. You have the small one of that, Joan? Yeah, it's a really pretty book of paper. All right, so now I'm just gonna put the parchment paper over the top and use the Easy Press on this just to get it completely set. Now you guys can use an iron will work just as well. Thanks, Caroline. I like an Easy Press because it's big. But if you use an iron, just make sure you turn off the steam settings so that you don't, get your paper all wet. Isn't it beautiful, Judy? Okay. Now you can see I didn't put it all the way down. You have a scanner. Oh, you print them out, April. That's a good idea. Okay. It's a little hot. Let's put this away where it goes. Then I'm going to use my sanding tool on the border of eastern Kentucky. Okay, it's a little hot. April, that's awesome. You haven't used, oh, Nita, you don't know what you're missing, girl. Okay, I'm just gonna use this little gator tool. A lot of you newbies are asking me what it's called, where you get it. It's called a gator sanding tool, just like alligator. Gator sanding tool. You can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and Amazon. No worries, Patricia. Glad you made it, girl. I like Amazon because then I don't have to go anywhere. Because I just hate going to the store anymore. We are making a snowman out of a pumpkin, April. So when I first put the paper on, I like to go down to get it off. Once I get it in that downward motion, when it's cardstock, then you can go sideways with it so it doesn't rip. But if you do it at first, it may rip on you. I probably should have painted the edges of my hat, and I'm just now seeing that. So I may go back and paint the edges of this hat black, because I don't know why I didn't think about it. Okay. You've used it once? Caroline. Yeah. Okay, so there's our little snowman hat. Let me clean up this little mess, you guys. Okay. You're having trouble finding the strips. So one thing you can do, I did see the strips in a package at Home Depot. But another thing you can do is look for the ones that go on actual sanders and just cut them into strips. That's an easy way. But you just want to make sure that it has the little Velcro piece on the back. Okay. And I wish I had one to show you what I'm talking about, but I think I took it outside. But if you go into like the actual sanding section, for sanders, you can do it like a belt sander that has the Velcro on it. Oh no, Judy, I'm sorry that you had a migraine. You did find some on Amazon, Sherry. Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to go and look and see if I can find a link for you guys. Okay, let's see. Before we do anything else, let's paint the nose and the eyes. So I had Kevin just quickly cut me out like a little wonky nose. And we're gonna use some half beads for eyes. I know, Carrie Scream. I don't think he's watching tonight. Okay, let's get some black paint and some orange paint. I'm gonna use some Waverly Pumpkin for the orange. And Sage, are you trying to share your link, friend? Did I shape my, where did I see that question? Did you cut the pumpkin and hat shape yourself? Donna, yes, we did. The pumpkin I've had for a while, and tonight I just went out and looked for a piece of scrap wood and was gonna do something like more square, and this was out there, and so let me pin this for you guys. There is Sage's link. Ah, okay, thank you. That's the link for the Gator refills. I just found a piece that looked cute and wonky, and I asked Kevin to sand it for me. It just literally just came from the scrap pile. Okay, let's do his nose. Ooh, that's pretty dry orange. Oh, they clears them out and they have big sheets and you just cut them. There you go. That's awesome. And you got them on clearance too. That's even better. Hello, Create with Tree. That's me. What? Remind me of your name, sweet friend. Okay. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you. Isn't that kind of cute? I just drew something for Kevin and said, don't worry about it being perfect because I want it to be wonky. And we need wonky for Kevin because he gets a little bit OCD about it being perfect. So wonky works for him. Probably should have drew another one, but I did draw it on paper. Hello, Amanda. How are you, girl? Hello, Brenda. Kelly. So happy to have you friends here tonight. All right, let's paint the eyes and we'll dry them. Now, you guys, this pumpkin is in my Shopify account. I can make it together in a kit with the nose and the half beads. If you want it available, just let me know and I'll make it there. But it isn't on there yet. Hi, Julie. I haven't seen you for a while, girl. Hi, Dema. What are you saying yes to, friend? Make sure you copy the... Yes, April, I did draw the nose on paper, so I do have the nose out. Ugh, I really should have put this on tape. Hi, Lisa Brown. Hi, Dana. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, that's why you're visiting your sister. I hope that you're enjoying yourself, girl. Oh, my goodness. You got the name of the paper, but where did you get it? Shay, I got it from Hobby Lobby. The paper came from Hobby Lobby. You like the wonky nose? Hi, Lisa Jackson. Do we have any other new friends coming in, guys? We got a lot of new faces and names. Sorry, not really faces, but names. I do see your profile pictures, so I do put the name to the pictures. All right. Granny Smith apples and 3 squash. What? You have all that on your property? Caroline, that nose. Isn't that nose so cute? I'll hold it up and show it to you in just a second as soon as it's dry. Sandy Wood. I am not sure what that says, girlfriend. Big squash. Hi, Sandy Gibson. How are you, friend? Wow, girl, you have so much on your property. I think I missed a little bit of the eyes. Let me just get the edges of these eyes. Hi, Diane. Welcome, sweet girl. All right, anybody doing anything fun this weekend for Halloween? Any Halloween get-togethers or anything like that? Thanks, Brenda. Is that what that was, Carrie? Okay, let me show you this darling nose. Look at how cute that little nose is. Hi, Peg. Okay. Let's kind of start putting this together. Your Saturdays, you're having a party at your friends. We trick or treat with the kids. Yes. What's the best heat gun to buy? Mary, I can tell you that I've done the Ranger gun, 2 of them, and they died on me. The really quiet one, I don't recommend that. Getting cold Halloween night. Oh yeah, I bet it is for you, Yvonne. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and glue his little hat on, okay? I'm gonna glue his hat on. Don't worry about the stem. We'll cover that up with some greenery and a bow. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that on so that we can let that sit for a few minutes while we work on the face. You would love a kit, Carol? Okay, sweet friend. We will put a kit together and put it on there. Sherry, that's awesome, friend. I'm so excited for you. Now, I like to use wood glue and hot glue. I've told you guys this before. The wood glue will help it be permanent, while the hot glue will help it temporary hold until that wood glue sets in. Just taking a risk here. I'm hearing some weird noises. Okay. All right, let's hold that there. Christy wants snow. Christy always wants snow. Yes, we are, Delma. Hello, Roseanne. Okay, now I did have Kevin cut me 2 small pieces of wood because I think this one is going to be a tough one to be a shelf leaner. So I had him cut me 2 pieces of wood, and I'm hoping that it's going to work. And the reason I did 2 is because the way it kind of like has a little, the pumpkin has a little like whoop-de-doo in it right here, and I didn't want that wood to show. So I'm hoping that this is still going to stand up with using these 2 pieces of small wood on the back. And I think it should work. So, but I don't want to put those on yet because we need to get on with making our little snowman. So I'm just going to put his little eyes on here. I thought I would kind of go a little silly wonky. And his little nose. Look at how cute that is, you guys. Can you guys see that? I know it looks like a pumpkin still, but we'll get him to looking like a snowman. Okay, let's glue these on. Now, the reason I decided not to go Chippy, originally I wanted him to be Chippy, but I wanted that Chippy hat to stand out and not have too much Chippy. Thank you, you guys. Isn't he cute? Little cute little wonky hat. Sherry. I love it, Sherry. Okay, and I got some glue going this way. And let's get him all dressed up. We'll put some new, hi Debbie Stacy. Thank you, Diane. Let's put his bow on. Let's do a little bit more, and then we'll decide if we want to distress his edges a little bit. April, the hat is paper. The hat is paper. Okay, it came in this packet. I mean, just these papers are just amazing. Like, look at that. There's our paper from there. It came from Hobby Lobby. Whoops. There's some really awesome papers in here. The paper studio and this booklet is called Pine Street Square. Okay. All right. Let's see. I thought I was going to go, I think I'm just going to go a little wonky with his little bow and be a little abstract against his plaid. And the thing that I'm struggling with the most, you guys, is it is amazing, Dawn. I agree. I love every piece in it. I just today pulled it out because I thought I'll cover it with paper, and then I forgot how wonderful it was. Yeah, Lisa, I'll have to show you some more pieces in there because it's amazing. Yes, so I struggled with greenery today because I don't have a lot of, yes, you can get them at half price at Hobby Lobby when they go on sale. Peg, no, we're not doing a small vote tonight because I got to cover that little stem up. You're a funny girl. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, greenery. I haven't bought any new greenery this year, and I didn't have any kind that I really like. Hi, Kim. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're learning new stuff. I hope that you're inspired. I hope that you try something fun and new. And if you do, make sure you post it. And if you guys aren't a member over on my sharing page, I'd love for you guys to jump on over there. That page is really growing, you guys. I could make a brim of the hat. We could, but I think I don't know. Let's see. That one's a little bit big. That just happens to be the only little piece that I have sitting here. But that's a really good idea too, April. Let's grab, I have one here, but it's a little short. But, how do you get to the sharing page? Martha, it's called Grace and Tattered Lace Crafty Friends. I think it's Grace and Tattered Lace Crafty Friends. Is that what it's called, Christy? Or is it Crafty Friends sharing page? I don't even know why I can't even think about my own sharing page name. Is that like sad? Carrie, Christy, she needs to know the name of it. Like, I can't even think to know my own page name. Is that sad? All right, you guys, some of you guys are, those of you that are new and have never seen this bow maker before, it is called a Bow Dabra. I get mine on Amazon, but it just like the Gator tool, you can get it in the stores too. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. Thank you, Sarah. It is. I don't know why I thought I had sharing page in there. Okay, I'm just going to use a variety of fun prints. I have some green stripes. Thank you, Wendy. I do. My brain is so overloaded with work, it's not even funny. You're welcome. And Christy and I have some fun things to share with you guys coming here very soon in the very near future. Let's see what else. Oh, I haven't even told you guys, but I've just been so busy with work. Strings. Okay, so I will be opening my subscription group. That will be opening here at the first of the month. I just haven't even had time to post. It's just a scary thing for me because I am so busy with work that I struggle a lot with just even answering questions from you guys. And comments and everything else. So that's been something that's been holding me back. Yes, it is very easy on the fingers, and I love the Bodabra. I'm just gonna cut. I just have a variety of things here, you guys. You're intrigued, Sarah. Well, welcome, friend. We are making a snowman out of a pumpkin. Do you have a small bow maker too? I mean, is there any reason you have to have a small one? I don't, Mary. Probably for me, the reason would be to have one to remember to make a small bow in cases where I need a small bow. I am very bad. I say I'm gonna make a small bow and it is never small. Who asked that question? Diane. He has not gone back to work yet. The hospital that he interviewed with, he's called a million times, and the HR people have never reached out like they said they were. And so it's just a waiting game at this point. And he has an interview with another hospital next week. Thank you, Martha. It's easier to pack and travel. Yeah, Sherry travels with her stuff a lot. Guys, I am really, really hot. I'm working on your Christmas decorations, and I'm glad you asked. You can work and watch at the same time. Yes! Wow! Decorating at the same time. How many other people have started decorating for Christmas? We're going to do a different color here. I have not. And honestly, it takes me a long time to get my Christmas stuff out. All right, just a couple more pieces here, and then we'll have a... You're doing your Christmas on Saturday. April still has Halloween. Angelica, are you doing yours also? You decorate the day after Thanksgiving. When I was a little girl, for a couple years, we would go to a fresh Christmas tree farm the day after Thanksgiving and pick our Christmas tree. Now, we didn't cut it. We would just go pick it out, and then we would go back and get it at another time. And we're gonna do this because... Okay, one more piece and then we'll be done with the bow. You do like the little Bodabra, Sherry. I need to look for one. You know, whenever I go, I always forget to look. After Halloween is Christmas. Oh, yeah. Not very many people. There's not a whole lot of people that decorate for Thanksgiving, I think. Okay. All right. Hi, Becky. You would go to the woods and get a tree. Yeah, for free. Your daughter's birthday is November 24th, and you always put the Christmas tree up. And aw, what a fun tradition for her. You haven't bought a single gift yet. Me neither, Becca, but you know what? I want to tell you, I don't usually buy gifts. Debbie, I don't buy them. I tear mine in strips, and they're very easy to tear. But if you're wanting to get them torn into strips, Christy, over at the Dashing Willow by Christy, in her shop, she does have bundles, ragbow bundles. She calls them textile bundles. Is that what you call them, Christy? I forget. But it's very easy to rip. But if you don't want to invest in all of the different pieces and colors of fabric, or don't have access to them, Christy has some amazing bundles. I know that many of you guys have purchased them from her and have enjoyed them. Oh my gosh, Kimberly. Okay. All right, there is our cute little messy bow. I'm just gonna fluff it out just a little bit. And look how cute that is gonna be on him, you guys. Start in September, 27 March. What? Colleen, that's insane. 27 trees up last year. I'm sorry about your surgery, but I'm sorry, 27 trees is crazy. I've never heard of that. Were they all in your house or were they elsewhere? Oh gosh. Were they in other places? Okay. I just got black. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it very much. Now, if you guys are new, I'd love to have you guys come back and follow. I do go live. I try to go live every Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m., 5:15 Central Standard Time. Sometimes Mondays are a little different, and sometimes, depending on work, I have to cancel. But I'd love to have you follow. Turn on your notifications so that you know when I'm going live. If you hit exclamation point commands, that'll give you all of the different commands you can do it that direction by doing exclamation point follow, I believe. They're putting Valentine's up, Barb. You're leaning towards a hat brim. You like a hat brim instead of greenery. Yes, April, I did. And I'm thinking about doing a little bit of black around the edges, or ink today. Let's see. Let me go grab a stick and we can see. Oh, I have some paint sticks. Let's grab a paint stick and look and see what that looks like. This one, that one might be too wide. Okay, here's our options, guys. Here's our options. Oh, that one looks good. What do you guys think? Is that one long enough? We can put a bow on the top. I have a plan though for that hat though, you guys. I'm not really liking. That is crazy, Barb. Absolutely crazy. This one is not any longer. That one's too skinny. This one is looking like it's the best. Okay, now, before we do that, I just wanted to show you guys what I had thought of for the top of the hat. I have some buttons here, and I have a couple different varieties. I don't know. It's long enough, and then if it was black or the same paper, I'm thinking black would be better. Yeah, you like the brim? All right. What do you guys think of the buttons? All right, let's paint the brim then really quick and dry that, and we'll put that on. You like the buttons? All right. You bought the Maker's Magic. What's Maker's Magic? I forgot. I don't remember what that is, Angelica. You like the buttons? Okay. The buttons don't show up. Oh, you don't think so? Maybe, I wonder if it's the camera. Because they show up on my side pretty good. Okay. Now let's get this side really quick. April, was this you that told me and asked me, why do you guys paint the top first and not the sides? Okay. You like the buttons? Okay. Yeah, I think that you can, it should, I think it's just got to be the camera and the lighting, the way it's reflecting, because they do show it pretty good. All right, let's give it a quick dry. Thank you. I forgot, I didn't see who said that the buttons look great and you like the hat. But thank you. Slant the brim a little bit, yeah. It's hard to do when you're trying to just set it there. I'm so bummed. We were supposed to have a peanut boil tomorrow, and you guys keep telling me I need to try it. The original ones I had were not very good, but they canceled it because they said, thanks, Sage. They said the peanuts were not good enough. April, that's awesome, girl. Enjoy it while you can, right? Because I believe you're in the cold area. Sage, didn't you say that you guys got snow? I think there was snow on that side. Sage lives in Utah, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've had them one time and I'm like, bleh. Okay. You got rain today. It was wonderful. It looked like it was going to potentially rain here, but... Oh, that looks good, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oop, I got a little bit of black on him. You can't believe that I do this after school, Nita. I might have to cover up a little black paint that I just got on there. It's upside down. Yes, it is cute. Okay, let's glue that on and then we'll figure out what to do with the bow. Maybe it's just gonna go on the side. You're so stressed. Oh, Nita, I'm sorry. Did you have a did you sub today? All right, let's glue the brim on and then we can play around with it because I can't play while it's like, I have to hold it. Oh, I'm sorry you had a stressful day. Yes, who suggested the brim? Was that you, April? Uh-oh. I'm gonna put, whoever suggested the brim, thank you so much. It looks great. Yeah, I did put the glue a little bit too much on the end there. Yeah, well, whoever was the original person that said that, that was a fabulous idea, and thank you so much. All right, look at that. All right, now let's look at, let's see, what do you guys think of that? I can add some greenery behind the brim, yeah. No worries, Caroline. Have a good night, sweet friend. Spend some time with Mama. Now, if I do, now that I have this, hold on, guys. I can just get away with one piece of greenery. Hi, Joyce. Welcome, sweet friend. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. Thanks, Kathy. The bow lower. Christine. We can just do like greenery on one side. Here's my problem. I have a decent piece of greenery, but I only have one. I only have one. And maybe we put something else on his little hat. What do you think? Buttons for the mouth. Now it has to go on the other side. You're covering up the eyes. This way? This little bow is a little hot mess. I don't know, Carrie. Maybe it's too big. Anita. You think your husband can cut a carrot nose? Yeah, and the nose is an easy cut, definitely for sure. Try putting the bow on the side of his cheeks below his nose. Oh, that's a good idea too. I don't know. I don't like the alignment because it looks a little bit too wonky. We have this greenery, maybe this greenery. There we go. There we go. Okay. I know it's hard to see, but I'll put that bow up just a little bit higher. And it, oh, there we go. We'll just go this way a little bit more. up on the top of the hat. Put the greenery underneath the brim. There we go, like so. Yes, it looks better. I have other greenery, you guys, but it's not really the right color greenery. And that was why I was struggling getting on here, because I couldn't find the right greenery. All right, this has a little clip. I'm gonna cut that off if I can. Okay. Take off this black and white bow. There, we put that in there. Thank you, Sue. Yes, Kelly, isn't the pine cone cute on there? I forget where I got that at, and I just threw the tag away. Was this it? This must be a Walmart piece that I got last year. Yep, it's Walmart. I got it from Walmart last year. I have not gotten any new greenery, so what I have is just all of my leftovers from last year, and I really need to get some more because I only have, like, you know, single pieces, and oftentimes you want, you know, two. I'm gonna have to trim these down. Hi, Anne. Welcome, sweetheart. Let's cut these little pieces that are a little bit too long. And then we'll put a rusty bell there. Hi, Charlene. How are you? Thanks, Martha. All right. Now, you guys, I will get a kit together and list him in the shop if you guys are interested. Okay. Play with that bow a little bit. And I got to get a rusty bell, you guys. Oh, goodness sakes. Now, I hope I don't forget all this stuff is on the floor behind me and I trip and fall. Make a bunch of noses. Yeah, probably. That's a great idea. The nose is darling, right? Okay. Thanks, Patty. Thank you, Charlene. Okay, now I didn't plan for a tag. We could make a tag, but I didn't really plan for one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh no, his little, I'm gonna have to trim these down because we lost the brim on that side. There we go, better. Isn't the nose cute? I love the little nose. All right, this is a little long on this side. Okay, now the only thing that we can do, we could probably put something for his mouth. Thank you, Wendy. I don't think he needs a mouth. But the question then becomes, do we put a little black around his, it's still long. I'm gonna have to trim that down. Put buttons along the side of the brim. I'm trying to decide if I want to like put a little ink on the edges of his face just to kind of make him look a little bit. No rosy cheeks? Is that what you're saying? To put rosy cheeks or don't put rosy cheeks? I don't want a mouth. Do not cut any of the bow because it looks perfect. You can see both sides of the brim. Okay. So, let's see. My brain just went squirrely on me. Martha, I didn't stain anything underneath, so I'm thinking that we can just put a little bit of ink on the sides as if we were to stain it. You like it dirty? I can use wax. You like to put rosy cheeks. What do you guys think? Grungy the edges. I could do. What do you guys think? Ink or wax? Give me your thoughts. I can sand the edges of the brim of the hat. And that will help blend in with the top of the hat. So we can fringe this up a little bit. Rough up the edges. That'll help. April, I love you. You're so funny. All right. All right. His little brim did need to be roughed up a little. There we go. How's that better with the brim? Whichever is easier. And let's get 3 of these little buttons. Ah! Wax. You guys think wax? I like the little green buttons on the brim. I like them. They're different. They're bigger. He's too clean, Nita. Let's see. I have to go that way. All right. Let's put these little buttons on, and then we'll wax him up. His nose for sure needs to be a little grungy. Okay, let's get some wax. You like them better on the hat? Wow, poop, I already did it. Okay, wax. You guys, it is a hot mess over here. A big hot mess. Here it is. Thanks, Stephanie. It was Decades Day at work, and this was my little stab at trying to be 80s. Very conservative stab because I had a meeting today. All right, let me show you guys what it's looking like. Let's see, what side is it on? This side. There we go. The buttons brought the green out. I could look at maybe putting some more on the top. I just don't want to take away. All right, and then I do have to paint the edges of that hat black. There we go. Buttons, yeah. All right. I should have used my blending tool because this one takes a little bit longer. All right, so you guys think outside the box. If you can't get the wood, oh well, the state is no fun, I'm sure. Oh, I missed that. You guys can get a pumpkin, get some pumpkins while they're still at Dollar Tree before they're gone. You can get a like a straight one, like oh my gosh, a door tag, and use your I'm having a total loss of words. Your cutter, straight edge cutter, to cut a wonky little hat at the top and attach it like that. And then you can just also do the same thing for the brim. You can make this, you guys. You don't have to use the wood. It would be a great attachment on a wreath. Yes, April, you can also make it out of cardboard. All right. What do you guys think? Yes, Linda, my brain was just like going 100 miles an hour. Hi, Angie. Good to see you, friend. I think that we could do rosy cheeks, but I think that's more whimsical, so I don't want to put any blush on. Yes, he turned out so cute to consider that he was a pumpkin to start with, right? So darn cute. I can't wait for you guys to try it, whether you try to make it with Dollar Tree items. Let's see, I think I have, no, I don't have a pumpkin shape. I might, but I might have to go digging for it too long, and I don't want to keep you guys while I dig for a pumpkin. But another option for those that came in late, if you have one of these little guys from the Dollar Tree, you could make it with something like this. Okay, you might have to cut it down a little bit. Chubby cheeks. Thank you, Patty and Angelica, and those that I just missed above you. He turned out super cute. I'm pleased. Not too bad for not having a clue what I was going to do. Oh, okay. No worries, April. I love your guys' suggestions. I love that you feel comfortable to chime in and give me ideas. And because sometimes when you're live, you guys, your brain just shuts down and you can't necessarily think or see things that you guys see at a different angle. Thanks, Angie. Hi, Sissy. Haven't seen you for a little while, girl. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, watch for the post and the information of the subscription group to open. I will probably get information up this weekend because I'm going to be opening it starting this coming week. Thank you, April and Libby. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited. It's all scary at the same time, but I think it's going to be fun. You like the fat Santa? Angelica, you're so funny. Okay, you guys, you have a great night. We'll see if we can figure something out out to do with a pumpkin that we have left over. Have a great night, and I will see you guys, let's see, no lives until next week, unless I decide to pop on the weekend. Have a great night, and be safe out there if you're going to any Halloween parties over the weekend. Love you all. Bye-bye.